13-year-old boy in the hospital tonight after he survived a shark attack near Encinitas. He was diving for lobster about 200 yards from shore at Beacons Beach. There were others nearby who heard him shout. This bystander video shows an off-duty ocean police officer and an off-duty Cal State lifeguard helping the boy to shore and waving down lifeguards. 10 News reporter Matt Boone has been following the story all day. He joins us live from Rady Children's Hospital, where that boy is recovering tonight. Matt, how's he doing?
Good evening, Vanessa. The latest update that we got was that boy was in critical condition, but he has been stabilized. As you mentioned, all this happened early this morning. It's the first day of lobster season, which thankfully meant there were other people out on the water. One kayaker in particular credited tonight for saving the boy's life.
We're not in the water for over 30 minutes. And I hear screaming.
Chad Hamill was out fishing and says at first he thought the boy was screaming out of excitement.
He kept going, and then I realized that he was yelling, I got bit, help, help, help.
He got in his kayak and pulled the boy in, only then noticing the blood.
His whole clavicle is ripped open. You could see the ball and socket joint, everything.
He also saw the shark swimming away, estimating it was about 11 feet long.
I'm going to ask for Astria on this one. We have a shark attack.
They brought him to shore and local first responders called for a helicopter.
Yes, he was conscious, he was above water, and the bystanders were able to get him up on the beach, the Good Samaritans, and he was talking all the way to when he was being transported.
After being airlifted to Rady Children's Hospital, a large team rushed him into surgery. Dr. Tim Fairbanks is the chief of the pediatric surgery department.
I will say this patient received very rapid and quick response by the trauma team, the emergency room.
Signs were posted along the beach warning of the attack. Crews used jet skis and drones to search the water, but haven't been able to find or identify the shark. From a public safety perspective, Dr. Fairbanks says, though, attacks like this are not common.
This is a rare injury. In the 10 years that I've been at this hospital, we have not had an injury like this.
Officials in Encinitas say they're planning on holding another update tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Linda Vista, Matt Boone, 10 News.
Our thoughts are with him and his family. Matt, thank you. Meantime, beaches are closed from Swami's Beach all the way up to Ponto State Beach in Carlsbad until Monday morning at 7 a.m. They will reopen to swimmers then unless there are other shark sightings in the area this weekend. Lifeguards will be on watch. And earlier tonight, 10 News spoke with shark researcher Patrick Douglas. He is one of the initial pioneers of white shark cage diving along the California coast, going back about 2 decades. He says the number of sharks along our coast are slowly on the rise. He has been following the Encinitas attack and has some insight into what kind of shark bit the boy.
When I hear about this, my first thought was it was probably a juvenile shark, so a subadult. And early reports are saying this was anywhere from 10 to 12 feet, which would pretty much, put us right in that target demographic.
And Douglas believes this subadult is a great white. He recommends surfers and swimmers stay out of the water at certain times.
I think the key takeaway on this is that we should be ceding ground to the white sharks, especially at sunrise and sunset each day.
And that's when they are most active looking for food. Douglas says these younger sharks are transitioning from a diet of mostly fish to seal, and that shark probably mistook the boy for a seal. And as we mentioned, that boy was lobster diving when he was attacked. Today is the first day of lobster season. It runs through March 20th of next year. And this is video that we found from Scuba San Diego of a dive in La Jolla Cove. This gives us a little bit of perspective, some idea of the underwater conditions that the boy may have been in at the time. Divers grabbed the lobster off the ocean floor. We are still working to find out more about where exactly the boy was diving. And shark attacks are fairly rare along our San Diego coast. In July of last year, a shark attacked a woman off the San Onofre beach at Camp Pendleton. The shark tore into the back of her leg. This is video from when that happened. She survived that attack. And in 2008, a shark attacked and killed a man swimming with a group of triathletes. That happened in Solana Beach.